Hello and welcome to the stream, to the Freestyle Friday stream. Today we're playing Freestyle Friday. My name is GM, or I'm a Grandmaster, Frederik Svane. If you don't know me, I'm 22 years old, German-Danish Grandmaster, like number 60 in the world or something at the moment. And yeah, it's my first time playing on this channel, so I think everything goes well. With the streaming and everything, yeah, seems to work out, I hope. Let's see. Audio is also working. Before we start the tournament, there's a giveaway winner, and we're playing one game, the warm up. Tim, congratulations to like half of. Let's see if it works. Okay, just checking if everything is. Yeah, seems to work nice. See, challenge, minute. Let's see if he's ready for fight. Second. I'm so new to this. So, yeah. Hi, Katarina. Looks great. Mic is not the best. Yeah, I have had this problem for a while. I should buy a new mic. My sound is bad. To Marie, I'm very sorry for that. That's the one thing I have to work on. My mic. Buy a new mic for the future. Yeah, I hope it's not too bad. Now it's better. Okay, that's good. For me also, it's kind of still kind of sounds different. It's also because it's a new streaming software and stuff, so uh, I still have to get used to it. So, okay, he's just playing some moves. So we're playing this structure, typical card structure, bishop f5. Like in general, it's not the best to trade off dark squared bishops for so black should already have the advantage position. Bishop strong. Push b4. Not sure what I want to that at the moment, but clearly because much here already. I just saw my knight c4. Choose square really. Knight to this. Not g4, just track. This one is very so. If I go c4 some e4 stuff, I don't know. Let's just drop back for the moment. E4, I just take. Knight c4, there's always e4. I'm not sure if I want to allow that. I could push b4, but it's not the best probably. Anyway, I shouldn't think for too long. It's a 3-minute blitz game. Let's push h5. Oh, now I had the moment to. I had the opportunity to play knight c4. I think I should just play bishop f5, g6. Okay, now I could go knight c4. Just drop back for the moment. Okay, let's drop back. Oh, knight c4, I'm stupid. I thought he could take. Yeah, I'm not awake. No, now he has a big problem with the b2 pawn. After rook e2, I could consider just taking the pawn, because takes bishop a3 is quite powerful. But it's a bit unnecessary probably. Like rook e2, bishop d3 just wins material. So no need for fancy stuff, I guess. Okay, this is a free pawn. and then this is a free pawn, 93 as well. I could just drop back. I could also have taken, but I think a4 just push b4, so I mean taking is best, but it's just take his pawns. I clean technical game, just how I like it. Just again, now I push my pawn to glory. 92, I even have some 93 ideas, but okay, it's quite unnecessary. Rook a8 is also a move. Probably I just push b3 for the moment. And then rook a8, because this pin is quite annoying. Now I can just play b5, collect material. That's a free knight. Accept the draw, yeah? No, that's disrespectful. I won't accept the draw here. Good try. Good try. Okay, win. Like, clean social game. 1 second. Katarina is writing something. What did you send it, Katarina? Chat request. Not sure where I can see it here. Maybe chat settings. Can you see it in the pro or I'm not quite sure yet. Okay, let's draw tournament. That's 6 minutes to go. Okay, thank you. 1 second then. Let's see if I can fix that. Here. Yeah, nice. Oh. Okay, I hope it works. I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't know, it was kind of weird. Accept something, but 5 minutes ago. I should mute this. I don't know, it's too complicated for me, actually. I think it will be fine. It will be fine. How to reach 1500 to 2000 online blitz. I guess you need to improve your skills, like tactical skills, all skills. I mean, it depends on the player, but there are different training methods. But usually, what people advise is do puzzles. Maybe we should also do a quick puzzle rush if it works with the scene. So yeah, just do some puzzles. Again, this is not working, so yeah, whatever. We're just playing the tournament, no map. Oh, did a warm up, but no rush warm up, but it's fine. I hope. Just try to focus. We are seeded number 2 at the moment. I think, yeah, I think you can see that behind Duda. My rating is quite high because I'm not playing that often, so probably my real rating would be like 26, 60, or 70, I think around that. But my real is a bit higher at the moment. All people, everyone that is playing this tournament, quite underrated, or fairly rated. But if you lose tournament, usually you lose rating. Like playing. Dennis is playing. I assume Matthias will come. I'm not sure. Maybe some other plans today. Could be. Like, he is an online maniac, but he is an online maniac. But sometimes he also has some real life stuff to do. What a surprise. Hi, Karpfen Twitch. Long time no see. I still remember like old streams, I think. I've seen your name before. Any need to learn any opening or play same opening? I think the opening is not that important. Like, I mean, it's way overrated in my opinion. Like, obviously, it's kind of a nice feeling, yeah, if you have a good opening, you feel comfortable after the opening, but mostly it's like really the chess skills that makes the deciding factor. Like, openings are not, in my opinion, not important until like, or not that important until 2200 if you really like have the goal to become a grandmaster or something. Until then, it's not that important, but it can boost your rating, of course. But if you're strong enough as a chess player, you will gain rating inevitably as over a long period. Even if openings are bad, you can compensate that with play. But yeah, in the question, they need to learn a new opening or play same opening. Like, oftentimes it's good to have like a good fundamental base with your opening, but as not need to new opening. Oh, hi Matthias. What pride to see on your chat. Like, didn't expect you that what just expect to play what's going on. Okay, we have to focus. Like in 2 seconds it starts. So, but what are you doing in the chat? I am. Wait. Okay, let's start. First game. I haven't played Freestyle in so many days. It's been a while, but most important is to open the bishops. I think you start the bishop are the most important things. To be careful because of something. Yeah, I kind of like to play like here, like queens in defense. I think it's a lot of sense. My bishop is active. After knight g5, important to have knight h6, which is kind of weird. f7 is a weak point position, so need to be careful with that. Probably there's also this idea to play knight e4, knight 3, and then push e5. I like it initially because this piece is kind of stuck. Like knight 3, d6, then push e5. Also open my queen. Also opening up my queen e5. Like his knight is kind of awkward. It's probably not that bad for him. Because he will so then everything will be fine. I have an interesting idea of pushing 5 actually, but I'm not sure if I'm in some mood. Probably just go for f5, f6, and very like f5 is funny, probably not good. I consider pushing f5. Probably push f5. Knight f6 or knight h6 looks counterintuitive. I have the idea to f5 and interesting. Probably necessary. b4 also knight f6 to drag e3 and d5 d4 also this bad sweet. After 6 and kill with e3. Just worried about e4 and 6 e3 knight 7 forcing, which is I'm really good. And then it's also important to keep on the clock. And yeah, that's the plan here. Play quickly, confidently. And now I have this a5 idea also. This I thought I could protect everything with knight h6, d4. I could trade. I could play knight d4 also. I could also just castle like no threat. Actually, it's just chancellor. Oh wait, d5. I'm can knight d5. I'm just lucky. Okay, now the knight is hanging. That was the point. Knight d3. This knight is very loose. Like knight e4. Yeah, then he takes and goes knight e5. This knight is very loose. I can't utilize it, I suppose. Knight d7. Where does the knight go? To f3, yeah? f3, e4. Looks interesting. After g4, I'm not sure. Yeah, probably it's bad, but I'm just like... I'm playing for tricks here. Probably just h4 is good for him. And I'm also giving away my d5 square. It's just a bad move. Just playing for some stupid tricks, which I shouldn't, but I did. Bishop c5. Should just keep on moving quickly. Like, position is not that important. Okay, it is 3+2, so position is important, but also clock. Now I could take on f4 and play some queen e8 or something. It looks nice. He could consider knight e6. b4, huh? Takes. Yeah, his bishop opens up. I have bishop e4. Take. This. Rook f7. Queen g3. I'm kind of scared here. Yeah, I kind of misplayed it quite a bit. Is f3 an idea? Yeah, I really misplayed it. Okay, let's push f3. It's kind of a weird move, but takes, probably I take. Bishop d6. I don't know, I'm a chicken. Bishop d6. 7. Take. It is 3+2. Like, I should remind myself that it's not just like position is also kind of important. Takes 95. Makes some sense. Take. g5, rook d7 maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought I can take, but maybe it's not good. f4. f4, knight c6. Bishop f6. I really misplayed it here. What did I do? Whatever. Let's try to go queen d8. Okay, now I get at least one to the game. c6. Knight f7. g5. Should be careful. Thought I can go in now. They take. Range is 6. I have thing of some 8 is protected, so I don't see. And F4 other threats. What happens after 4? Queen S and Queen D is mid. Hey, Rook 2. Maybe quickly just struck. It's more powerful. Yeah, so because I'm 8, if you take F7, it's mate, Queen 8. Twice knight to have like you1 I think, so it's kind of tough for protecting mate. Very good. We got the win. On the so bad. Yeah, buying micron. That's not me. That's yes, you can. Wait, now it's better, right? I suppose. I hope it's better now. Yeah, I just made a mistake myself. Is it better now? Would be great to hear. Like somehow it just put my settings on default when I put in. Wow, it's so much better. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, somehow it got on default or something, my settings, and then I had the wrong mic. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so stupid. Anyway, now it's at least fixed a bit, so at least you could see how I played the game. I'm so sorry again. I think it's fixed now. Great. At least we got a win. It doesn't matter. Like, next few games are the most important. So I know that I have this issue when I turn on the engine, it destroys my audio. Technical genius, I'm not so sure. I just I checked my microphone settings, and when I was still on my account, because I'm usually streaming on my Twitch account, then it was normal, but then I logged out of my account and probably it just changed the settings again, I guess. Like that would be my educated guess. But it's fine now, so at least something works. We also won the game with third place. Yoo-hoo! Let's go. Third place. Got a win. Who's playing? I really like to just wait. I think it should start quickly. I really forgot that it was 3+2 because I've maybe played 3 times freestyle because usually I've just no time or some other stuff to do. So I thought it was 3+1 actually, like Title Tuesday back in the day. But it's 3+2, so it's really just like takes a long time probably this tournament. But it's nice. Like I think for freestyle you need a bit more time. Also with more increment, it just makes it a bit more high quality. So that's nice, I guess. And I personally like to play longer time controls. Like back in the day, I also appreciated to play 3+1 way more than now 5+0. It's really not my cup of tea. to play 5+0. But okay, I'm trying to adjust. Play some Title Tuesday sometimes. Oh wait, this endgame is kind of interesting now because rook c3, rook. Okay, it's still king b5. No, but now it's. Wait, this is a very tricky try. c4. I guess rook h4 is drawing, yeah. I think rook h4 was probably the cleanest. Yeah, rook h4 was a clean draw, but this is also clean with rook h2. Like, well spotted. And now the king comes. Like rook h1, d2, important to play. Rook d1 and then king b3 trades off everything. I hope they're not playing rook against rook. Like, I know some people would do that. But I don't think that's going to happen here. Just see the final moves being played. Rook d8. Nobody would ever play rook versus rook. Yeah, I know some people would do that. Yeah. Like, you're the wrong person to say that. But in 3+2, it's kind of silly, I think. Like 3+1, I get it because some people are just not quick enough with the mouse. Like, can't make a move with 1 second increment. But here it's just silly. Like, okay, c6 or rook d2. Please don't play queen against queen. Wait, after rook d3, it's c7. Okay, it's still a draw after rook c3, but no need to allow that. Yeah, they are making a draw. They will make a draw. That's good. Chat während Partie schließen. Yeah, I know. I forgot it for 10 seconds, but yeah. Freddie Svane in English. Yeah, sick. Like, I can't speak the English language. Okay, next game. Okay, very interesting starting position. But you can't think for too long in the starting position. Like, my queen on h1 is bad. So how do you solve that issue? I mean, g4 is very logical. But after e5, I'm not quite sure how to develop. Maybe it's just e4 actually. Just get into the center. Maybe I should play g3 more than g4 because g4 kind of weakens some squares. e5 and then it's just a normal position. Okay, I think I like g3. Like, okay, could go g5, probably f4, get bishop f3. My knight is kind of stupid on e1, so that's also an issue to address. Usually a4 is kind of a smart move also in these types of positions, because my king is already kind of castled on b1. So I don't really need to castle with my king. It's already safe there. And my rook gets activated. Like, it makes a lot of sense, I think, to play a4. Okay, the question is kind of what I do with my bishop and with my knight. Like, e5 is an option. e5 is an option. Not sure if I like it though. I don't know, it's very double-edged to play e5. Because my pawns are kind of also weak, so it's very important that I keep my center intact. Like g4, knight e1, f6, that I can play d4 maybe. Okay, after take, I thought I can take and take. Like d4 maybe. I mean, it's kind of awkward to play everything on dark squares, but I have a lot of space. Like, I have a lot of space. Probably knight g3. Takes I could consider taking with the pawn, with the d pawn. But yeah, probably I should just keep it simple with rook a3. Like take, queen f8, rook a3 protects my knight, for example, which is kind of useful. Bishop e7 makes sense in that regard. Yeah, rook a3, protect my pawn. Bishop e7, rook d3 probably. At least my setup is kind of harmonious now. And his king is slightly weaker than mine. So I could go rook d1. I could also trade and go queen e3 and play that endgame. Maybe it's just good, because his knight is kind of stuck. His knight is kind of stuck on g7 or on e8. So I thought maybe I have some advantage here. It might not be best to trade queens, but it looked kind of nice. Yeah, maybe it's in time for some stuff. I thought after king b7, rook g4, that's kind of annoying to deal with the knight. Bishop f8, rook f4 or something. I get my rook to f7, and then I have everything what I can dream of. Like king b7, rook g4, rook g8, you can't play, knight h5. And after bishop f8, rook f4, and I get my rook to f7, which is like really unpleasant, I think, because all his pieces are kind of stuck. And then I get like knight e4, knight f6, everything is coming, and he's kind of stuck. He can't even go rook e8, rook e7, because his bishop will hang on f8. So he's kind of maybe in trouble. Yeah, this knight f5 I thought I could take, and my knight on f3 is very stable, so rook g7, this endgame is very good. Like clearly winning probably. So he's kind of in big trouble probably. Knight e8 is a move also, but I just go rook f4. Like just get my rook to f7, and I really do think that, like practically speaking, this is very tough. Wait, bishop b4 is a move. Okay, bishop b4 is a move, I missed that. c3 and then, okay, but now he's kind of stuck for real. King d5, I can go b3. And then c4, looks good. Okay, also d7 is hanging. Wait, this pawn is just a free pawn, yeah? I kind of also blundered that it's just a free pawn, but I mean, he's completely stuck. I could go c4. I like that, just to really dominate. Like, probably just h4. Okay, it's on a dark square, but I don't want to allow h4 by himself, and his knight is really stuck. Like, all his pieces are so stuck, I just go king to e4 and then he resigns. Yeah, after this I also had d5, that's why I also played this, but probably I'm just boring. Take. D5 makes sense, I guess. This rook f7 and then b3. I could also start with king c2 or rook f7. It's also an idea. Let's go rook f7 maybe. Get my king now. I mean, I thought I could just go d5. Yeah. Okay, that's how to convert this. Let's go here for starters. Go here. Rook f4. b3 probably. Get my knight to d4. King f5 I could go. King g6. Rook e3, and I can go like something. Some e6 will come, I think, after king f7. I can just push. And after that I thought maybe knight d4, just get the tempo. I mean, it's not cleanest conversion, but it's good enough. Like my pawn will just push through. Maybe knight f5 because I'm threatening d6. It's kind of like a nice way to play, I think. Wait, maybe not. I thought I can play d6, take e7, but somehow I don't have a follow-up. I'm playing this very badly. Let's go here maybe and rook g3. I was playing so badly this. Yeah, I'm kind of playing it stupidly, but it's still completely winning. Like now I get my knight to d5, but it's such a bad technique. Okay, now my pawn pushes through, but it's kind of like a really weird technique. But okay, a win is a win, but that was really weird. I did some really stupid stuff there. Like really stupid. Like it was completely winning and I tried to mess it up, but that was so weird. Like here it's just dead lost, of course. Like I can't do anything here. It was such a weird technique. Like just go knight d4 or something. Like anything is completely winning. Yeah, kind of missed. Like here, okay, I should probably. I kind of missed rook e3. I thought I can go knight d6, e7, but after king d7, there's no clear win. So knight f5 was kind of with this idea d6, but it's kind of still like this. Don't have a clear win here. And d5 is coming, so probably it's just a draw. So rook f3 I played, king c8. This d6. Yeah, d6 was a nice touch, I guess. Because this rook ending is completely winning, I would assume. Otherwise I'm shocked, because it should be winning. Yeah. +5. And yeah, and this was the nice touch, yeah, that I get my knight to d5 and then there's no d5 and my pawn pushes through. That was quite nice, actually. So 2 out of 2. Good start to the tournament. Let's see who is playing. Okay, 5 games still ongoing. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. You were camping, Katarina? Yesterday, I assume. Camping with some friends. That sounds fun. Let's see, this endgame is very interesting. Like, you would assume that the knight just wins here. Because you're pawn up and everything is well defended. But probably it's just a draw, I would guess. Oh, wait. Bishop b6 is a terrible move, I think. Like, now you have this passed pawn, like protected passed pawn, and this pawn is very weak. Like, should be clearly losing now. Okay, not clearly, but it should be lost, yeah. Now do you just go here and... That's still tricky. It should be lost, but... Probably you just start to push the pawns, like a3 was also quite nice. Like bishop against 3 pawns, sometimes it just wins for the 3 pawns, but... Not here, I guess. No, a3 now is a big blunder. Bishop c5? No, now it's just a draw. Very bad play. Like, you should have played a3 before. Let's make a draw. I don't want you to lose. Yeah, it's fine. Take, king d4. But it's just a draw. King is in time here. Any move, I would go here. But any move is fine. Yeah, still a... Wait, it's kind of tricky now. Wait a second. This bishop... King c7? No, now it's lost. Ah, no. Ah, king e6 is nice. Yeah, great. Yeah, okay. Okay, otherwise it would be lost, but king e6 works. Yeah, now you can't go king c8 because the pawn is taken. Yeah, there was a big fumble, but for both sides, yeah. Okay, c6 is kind of cheeky. Cheeky. Okay. In very interesting endgame, I think. White was winning at some point, but they messed up. Okay, let's see. In Luca Moroni, a very strong opponent. Okay, first thing you look at is probably bishop on e8. Okay, f5 would be the logical move. My queen is kind of stuck, that's why f5 is kind of the move, but I don't really like it, to be honest. Somehow I want to play d5 better. Maybe it's just a mistake to play d5. Oh, I just hung also my pawn. Like, I'm really not used to freestyle, but I get some play after knight b6, I guess. Yeah, I should be careful. Like, I just hung a pawn. That's great. I could go this, that would be cheeky, but knight b6 is probably just the move. Like, I have this idea to go rook d6, queenside castles, but not at the moment, I guess. I should be careful, but a4 is not strong, but at the moment it's fine. Yeah, I kind of really played really badly. I should have gone d6 also. Like, d5 was just a bad move. Now I'm kind of in trouble. I don't know, f6 is really weird, but I want to get the center. At least something. After d5. d4 I can go f5. Yeah, e4 is the other move. I could take and go f5, e5 maybe. That looks actually kind of acceptable. I could also start with e5, but probably I just go f5, e5, and then, like, ideally I go kingside castle, I think, in the long run. Okay, I should calculate a bit. Like, I'm not playing on calculation at the moment. I should probably, yeah. It's kind of much better for white here. Like, my king, my pieces are just stuck. If I manage to trade off this bishop, I'm very happy. But yeah, do I manage? I'm not sure. d4 was very weird, actually. Like, d4 is just a big positional mistake, in my opinion. Because he did the same mistake as me, yeah? All his light squares are now weak. Like, now my position is very acceptable, I think, again. Like, really, I think just a bad move. I could go knight e6, which is interesting. But after knight f5, I'm kind of scared. So let's trade off the bishops. Yeah, now it's definitely fine for me. I could trade. I could go knight d5. Maybe I trade. Let's take. Can I castle? Like, I'm not sure. I think like, after rook e1, can I castle? I can, right? I'm not sure. Like, good that I didn't read the rules before the game. I should have done that. Okay, in worst case I go rook g8 or rook f8 and castle queenside. It's also kind of fine. Can I castle? Let's test it. I don't think I can. Because yeah, I can't. Because my square is kind of protected. Okay, I should be careful. that c4 is not very powerful. Knight a takes, and then knight c4 is logical, kind of. And then knight a3. It's kind of weird. Knight a4 is maybe also logical, actually. Yeah, I like that more. This pawn is hanging, I think, and that pawn is hanging. And after rook d1, I can take with my queen. I'm kind of too slow here. Queen c6. I missed that move, actually. It's fine, I suppose. b5, I have to go queen d7. I get my knight to e4, so it's kind of probably fine, but not what I had hoped for. Like rook c1, maybe queen d3. I want to castle queenside or kingside. After knight e4, I get to castle kingside at least, and then I'm safe. The question is if I include queen d3. c6 is also a move for him. Probably I can just take. This would be my guess. Bishop a7, rook a8. I think it's kind of fine. I also always have the idea to castle. Yeah, it should be fine. Rook c1, I go queen d3, rook e3. Okay, let's play it safe. Knight e4 and castle. Okay, does he really want to take my pawn? Looks highly risky. Okay, let's castle. Rook a7, I go rook a8. Goes rook b7, rook a2, I get counterplay. And otherwise I get this counterplay on the a-file, which is kind of nice. Queen d3. Knight d2, I go bishop c3, right? I think that works out for me. Queen e2, I missed that move. Perfect. Maybe this. I have this idea. If I take, what happens? I could go queen a2, but it's kind of not what I want. Takes, knight b1, queen b4. I just lose some stuff. Yeah, I don't know. This was not what I had hoped for. I am too long on the clock. I should at least move quickly. Okay, let's try to make a draw here. Takes king f7. Okay, I shouldn't talk too much. Don't want to lose too embarrassingly. Oh my god, yeah. That's why I'm talking too much, yeah. That's just stupid. That's just dumb. Yeah, it's dead lost. Like rook e4 is good. Yeah, just this on c6 is completely winning for him. Talking too much, playing too bad. Well, not really, but just talking too much. Just like position was definitely completely fine. I'm just talking and talking and talking and losing. Yeah, it's completely lost. Completely lost. Yeah, Yeah, just h5 is completely winning for him. I have to try this, but okay, just h6 is game over. If my king was on g8, then it would be a draw after h6, but my king is not on g8, so... Not sure what he's doing, this is completely winning. Yeah, I'm just stupid. Just very stupid. Just so stupid. Gotta focus, that's so bad. That's just so bad, because my position was completely fine. Yeah, I'm just winning here after knight c3, or like much better. Just... Yeah, I just missed knight d2, it's just stupid. I just missed knight d2. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine, it's just stupid. It's just very stupid. Anyway, there's still some chances in the tournament, but it's just dumb to play like this. Maybe we can do something in the tournament still, but it's just like such a bad loss. But okay. Let's just forget about that game. Forget that this happened. Just dumb. And yeah. Move on to the next one. It's fine. This is just a draw. Like, very funny, actually. A very funny fortress. You just like move the bishop and black can't do anything. There's this fortress with bishop on g2, knight on e4 against queen, which is a draw, like without pawns. But yeah, with pawns it's also very simple, I assume. Especially this is just an easy fortress. Like you just move the bishop or the king. Like black has no entry squares, yeah. Black could try to get the king to g4, but that's... he won't get there. Yeah, just a draw. And that was also a draw. So should continue shortly. Yeah. Okay, let's try to play well. Okay, let's open the bishops with c4. I try to play a bit more quickly. Like, I'm really just playing slowly. Usually when I play online, and it's just like a very bad strategy in blitz. Like, for blitz, it's just the most important that you play quickly and don't blunder anything. Play reasonable moves, and then usually something good will happen. Do I play d4? Doesn't seem great. Doesn't seem that great. Let's castle for starters. d4, he gets some she gets some takes on e5, which is slightly annoying. So it's kind of slightly tricky. Like, I'm not sure. d4, there's takes, and e5. Very annoying. And e4, there's e5, just closing the position completely. But probably I should go e4 anyway. e5 and then try to push f4 somehow. I'm at least one tempo up. Yeah, after this I thought I can take e4. This d4, that's looks reasonable. Like she gets the f4 square. But I hope I can just trade off some stuff. Could go knight d4. It's kind of extremely symmetrical. Like, how do I do anything exciting here? It's way too symmetrical. Like e5, bishop e3 at least, then it's kind of slightly imbalanced. It's slightly unbalanced, but yeah, position is quite equalish here. e5, bishop b2. Let's go back. e5, I have bishop a3 ideas. That was my reasoning for bishop b2. So I would like to play e5 probably at some point. Yeah, let's go here. I thought I have knight f5 as an idea now. This pawn is kind of a weakness. The queen is kind of also stuck. So I kind of like this. f6 might be good, but it weakens a lot of squares. Like bishop d3 maybe, then bishop c4. Looks fine-ish. Knight f4 and bishop c4. Should just be careful that I don't blunder anything too dramatic. Knight g3. I don't have to play knight g3, but probably it's inevitable that I play this move at some point. Maybe bishop c1 or something was very powerful, but I'm not sure. Okay, now the queen is kind of stuck, I think. Like this, queen e3, and I'm threatening h3. And then queen g6, and then e5, and everything collapses probably. Oh yeah, knight d6. Do I have some rook d6? Probably not. Bishop a6, there's knight e4. I blundered this move. Great. Bishop a6, knight e4. Can I do anything there? Probably not. h3. I have to go h3. Just don't want to play that, but I have no choice, I guess. Queen g6, and then what about takes e5? Take, rook d3. I lose. e5, rook d1 takes, bishop f3. Yeah, it's not good. It ain't good. I don't know what to play. That's probably not a good move, but just do something. Bishop d6, I have rook d6. F4 is hanging. Maybe I should go knight d4 or something. I just wanted to keep e5 ideas, but not sure if it's realistic that I push e5 at some point. Rook e1 makes not so much sense. I thought maybe I can start to go rook d2 just to protect the e4 pawn and take. I can take with my queen, but it's very slow. Wait, takes e5. Still not working, yeah? I mean, I could go e5 now, I think. It's not great. Way too slow. Yeah, I'm just like freezing. I don't know. Let's just play some moves. I'm just freezing. Like, let's play some half reasonable moves. Don't blunder anything. That's the plan for now. Wait, do I go knight g5? I could have gone knight e5, knight g5 immediately. Takes. Do I have queen b3? I don't. I don't know. I don't know whether this works or not. Probably it doesn't, but I thought I can go knight h5. f4, queen b3, bishop d5, rook e8 was my idea. It's maybe not winning. Okay, at least she is confused. Check. Do I have rook d1 after queen d5? That was my idea. What am I missing? Rook g4. Okay, lucky win. Extremely lucky win. Okay, I should focus. That was just a very bad game. Like a really seriously bad game. Like you're not supposed to play this badly. Anyway, we got a win, but not a win I had hoped for. Yeah, knight d6 I just blundered. Otherwise, if knight d6 is not working, it's just like very good for white probably already. Like queen e3 was just a blunder. Probably some knight d4 or something. If I go here, it's very good for white probably. Yeah, plus 1.5, yeah. Yeah, knight d5, knight d4 was the move. Queen e3 just blunders knight d6, yeah. And then black is better. Yeah, that was just a blunder, one move blunder. Otherwise it was kind of fine probably. But I just missed knight d6 and then my position is slightly worse, which is very annoying. Like from a good position, just one move blunder and then it's just slightly worse. It's not great, but I mean we're still in the running, like 3 out of 4. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Definitely not great. But we're probably like 10th place or something, so I mean it's still fine. A win is a win. That's sometimes, yeah. I really like to play clean games, but it's like one weakness of mine, yeah. To try and play very cleanly, usually. But using too much time in the process and being impractical. So that's one thing that is very important. Like if you want to score a lot of points, you need to be practical about your approach to the games. Hi 80. 3 out of 4, nice. I'm not sure. It's fine. Like it's not good, but especially because I had a great position in round 3. But anyway, it's not the worst. Let's say. This will just be a draw. Let's see if there are other interesting games. Yeah, this is just like the elevator, I think it's called. At least in German it's called the elevator. so you just push the pawns, and especially when the king is cut, the white king, then you can just win without your king participating in the battle. So just rook e2 or something might win actually. But yeah, this is kind of also an easy win. Yeah, king e5 at some point. Yeah, now king comes to g5. There's rook a2. Oh my goodness, rook e8. Is it still winning? It's still winning, yeah, that's just that's just so painful, yeah, blundering a rook and it's still winning. Wait, there it might have been some interesting. That was actually interesting in that position. I think it was a draw actually. Oh, it's still a draw. Yeah, just rook f8. Oh no, you just. Oh my goodness! Now we have to watch the rook against queen. I think the rook will lose quite quickly. Like I think usually it's kind of tricky to win with the queen against the rook with best defense, but usually people don't find or know the best defense. But this looks already kind of weird how black is playing. Hi Sindro, what is your next tournament? I'm playing in the French league in like 2 weeks or something. So that's kind of my next tournament. Few games there. So that will be nice. Is white losing on the clock or what's going on? For example, rook e4 would have been a rook blunder, but I think for real, I think it will be a draw at this point. Because white has already survived like 25 moves. Plays like a decent defense and black is not really playing well. Like standard, this is standard, yeah. This is still quite easily winning. But now it's like kind of the third rank defense, which is not holding, but it's kind of tricky. You have to play something queen d6 or something. Just wait a move. I mean, he's just as slow with the black. He has taken too many moves to win. So far, yeah, queen b1 doesn't help. Just go back. Yeah, this is really not how you should play this with black. Like, just go king e4, rook c5, queen b3. Queen b3 this, king d4. Then it's already kind of troublesome for white. Rook b5, queen e6. Now it's already cut, kind of. Yeah, now it's like very close to being completely over. Queen d7. But I think it's just too late. Like this is probably, now it's just over actually. Yeah, now it's queen b8, rook a7, queen d8, king b7, queen d4 is the fastest win. No, this just blunders the rook. Queen d1, queen d2, queen c... Whoa! This was just a clean rook blunder if you check and win the rook. But now it's, yeah, now the rook will fall. Is it 50 moves? Probably not, yeah? Yeah, it's not. Unlucky. No, he just ran into the corner and it wasn't very smart. Anyway. A win is a win, I think. So let's see. We have 14th place, yeah. It's not great, but there's still some chances. At least we can now win some games in a row. And yeah, try to catch up. The problem is my tiebreak will be very bad, like for the rest of the tournament. but maybe it's fine. Ah, wait, there's a break now. I just completely forgot about this. Yeah, there's a break now. I completely forgot about the break. So we were watching Queen against Rook, and there's a 5-minute break. Yeah, great. What to do in those 5 minutes? Let's see. Let's look at the standings, maybe. So Badia and Daneshva is leading. Do a puzzle rush. Yeah, that's an idea, but the layout is not working for a puzzle rush. That's the issue. I could try to fix the layout, but then I have to fix it again, and it's kind of. Maybe I can fix it actually for a puzzle rush, but yeah. Okay, look at the standings first. Like Badia Daneshva is leading, very strong talent. Botnik as always, 4 out of 4. Sivian 3.5. Yakubov 3.5. Like some strong players. And we are Duda 3 out of 4 like me. I have 3 out of 4, and Rasmus and Dennis Wagner are also playing, like from the German side. It's interesting they have 2.5. How much time is there? Q&A time, we can also do that. If you have some questions, just let me know. I can answer all your questions. Like in general, I have nothing against answering some questions. Okay, it's still taking 3 minutes, so 3 minutes Q&A, we can do this. I can already say something for the Q&A. If you don't know me, I'm Frederik Svane, 22 years old, German, with Danish heritage, but I'm playing for Germany and GM with 2650 or something at the moment. 2650, around that. Number 60 in the world or something. Something like that. Playing some blitz online, which I'm not doing as frequently, but once in a while. Faustino is also playing. Faustino Oro. Yeah, let's try to at least get a prize. Like, it's not ideal to lose against Luca Moroni from this position, but still everything is up to play for. Up for grabs. Okay, 1.5 minutes. Who is my arch nemesis? Good question. I mean, I haven't that many people that I've played like too many times, but we have one, and I'm not proud of this. 1 second. One of my arch nemesis, I think, like historically speaking, probably Hare Krishna. I'm not sure if you know him. Not as famous, I guess, in the chess scene, but I have like a really bad score against him, like 3 losses or something. Like really a lot of losses, no wins. I think never a draw actually in classical chess, which is very embarrassing. Like I've had like 1 white against him and 2 blacks or something, and I've lost all 3 games. So he is like really, like if he wants someone to farm, it's probably me. Other than that, it's probably Hans Niemann, but he's not really my arch nemesis. He's just very strong. And I have also some draws, like probably arch nemesis is Hare Krishna. He's like the Svane and Joya, yeah. He beats also my brother quite frequently, so I'm not sure he has something something extra motivation if he plays against us. Just like crushing us. Okay, it's continuing. Let's see. My Nava. Let's try to figure out quickly what's the plan here. Queen is bad. I like d4 here. Play c3 and e4. Open my queen in the process. Yeah, and after this, I thought I could get e4 with tempo. I should be careful. Bishop b5 is an idea. I can go knight g3. I could go g4. I like that actually. g4 and get a harmonious setup with knight g3. Makes a lot of sense. Maybe not. Maybe it was not that great. This is very weird. e3 and then f4. It's like very weird to play like this. Can I go f3 and then bishop g3? Okay, we're playing on the more... It's very dubious, I think. But it's very creative and it looks like fun. So let's play something creative now. f3, bishop g3. At least play it quickly and then see what's going on. It doesn't look that bad. I mean, has some logic to it, I guess. Like this pin might be annoying. Yeah, it's probably not great. Like I just lost a lot of space. But it looks like fun, so let's play it anyway. Could go knight d3 and then f4. Like these types of positions are why Freestyle is so much fun to play. Like it's just a very interesting position. Probably a bad one, but it's very interesting. I could take and go f4 as an idea actually. Like not stupid. That's not so stupid. The problem is bishop e5 is coming and then bishop d6. Yeah, I think queenside castles are like it. But usually in freestyle it's actually a good idea to keep on waiting with castling, because castles is such a powerful move in the game. Because you can get so far away from one side to the other. So it's a very powerful move in freestyle chess. Like even more powerful than in normal chess. Takes f4 as an idea. Then this pawn is weak, and after e4 I could drop back. And then c4 or something. Or f5. f4, e4, f5 takes, bishop c7. I could also just sack, which just looks very interesting also. Not sure if it's good though. Looks very interesting. Other than that, c4 is probably decent. Let's push f4. This and then knight f2. Takes c4. Knight b4 takes and then rook e1 or something. Do have knight f4 also. I shouldn't. Yeah, it's too interesting for me. I really like to play this perfectly. But it's just like stupid. A stupid try. Yeah. I should just be practical with taking. Then queenside castles. Yeah, now the position is kind of good for her. But it's still a position where I can outplay her, I think. So I mean, it should be fine. Let's protect. Yeah, I really have to be careful here. Because 94, 93 I can't go. Okay, let's castle. A4, A3. Play a bit faster. Is a good thing. F4, G5, F6. It looks so tempting to just completely kill the bishop. So tempting. I mean, I'm not sure if it's good, but it's really tempting. Just killing the bishop. It's not good. That's the issue. Not sure if I'm afraid of A3 actually, because I push B3. C4 I can push B4. At least this knight is now stuck. My bishop is very strong and their bishop is absolutely dead. So that's good. Probably knight F1. Just to keep an eye on this pawn. H4 is also a useful move. She wants D4. Not sure if anything is happening after D4, C4. D3, Queen C3. It's a very complicated position. This knight C4. Wait, I have knight G4 also. Oh my! My bishop is hanging. Oh my goodness. My bishop was just hanging. And it's insane. That's just so bad. Like my bishop was just hanging. It wasn't completely lost, but I mean, am I serious? Such a lucky win. It was very interesting, but I just blundered my bishop. Like, I'm such a talent. How bad is this? It's not that bad, like 0.2. I thought it would be like 0.5 or something. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of like a Caro-Kann defense, just with the bishop on h1, which is very weird. But yeah, this was good, f5. Okay, it looks also very strong, but I wasn't sure here after g3. Yeah, I was considering this, but I have rook g3 apparently. I was a bit afraid of me losing that pawn. Not sure what the move is here. Maybe just bishop d5. I'm not sure. Yeah, I just hung my bishop here. White is completely winning, I think, after knight h2 or something. Yeah, knight h2 is plus 2.5. Was always winning, don't look at the analysis. Yeah, 93. I don't think I have to look at the analysis to realize that 93 hangs a bishop. Okay, then it was good. Okay, I shouldn't hang 3 bishops. That's like It's like one good rule probably, just don't blunder a full bishop. It's usually not the best strategy. Anyway, we have 4 out of 5, so we are in the running. Let's see, there's still this game ongoing. Oh, and it's fished. Botnik is leading with 5 out of 5. That's a respectable score. Jeffrey, 2.5 at the moment, but this will probably be a draw. We'll try to win, but I mean, maybe he wins this. Like anything can happen in blitz. That he probably wins the h6 pawn. King b3, and then there's rook h. Wait. I would guess that black wins this. Like it's a dead draw after bishop. Oh wow. That's a nice, very cute little trick. Bishop takes d4, king b1, and promote. Yeah, now it will be a draw, but he will play for forever. He needs to win this game, so he will not make a draw in the next 30 moves, at least, I would guess. So this will take a while. This game will take a while. I mean, there's not a lot to commentate on this game. Yeah, let's just make some moves and make a draw. Okay, we are probably, let's see, we're like 10th place at the moment. Probably like, yeah, around 10th place, I would guess. Maybe like 8th place or something, or 9th. 9th place, maybe. This is just that our tiebreak is very bad. So we need to score some wins. Like, I guess I win a prize with like 9.5 or something. I will get like 3rd place or something. So goal is probably to like at most like draw one game. Maybe 2 games are still okay-ish, but yeah, we're 8th place now. That's okay. Okay, we're playing Daneshwa. Okay, now we need this win is very important. Let's this game is very important. Let's see. Okay, copycat is usually quite smart. Yeah, let's copy. Like in doubt, just copy. It's like really a good strategy in freestyle. Like also in normal chess is just good, but freestyle is also quite good. Yeah, that's the issue with copying. That at some point white has a tempo more. A4 is strong. I thought I was like lagging, but it's fine. A5, bishop f2. Not sure if I like that. I'm kind of slightly in trouble. I mean, it's funny. It's kind of funny. I could copy him. Just... Oh no, I can't. Yeah, I'm wasting way too much time. Now I have to drop back, which is kind of... Yeah, not ideal. D4, I have to take and go D5. Yeah, my position is very bad now, I guess. At least it's still solid, but like evaluation should be quite high already. At least it's still a playable position. Like probably it's like 0.60 or something. I can trade off some pieces. Like if I can trade off some pieces, I'm kind of happy. Like position is obviously like very passive, but should trade. D6 is so passive, but it's such an ugly move to play. I could go G6 and then Bishop C5, that I like more actually. I think Bishop C5 works out. Yeah, and after that, can I push D5? I mean, it's slightly risky to push D5, but if it works, it's good. Yeah, it's too risky. It's too risky. Let's trade some pieces instead. I'm playing way too slowly. Way too slowly. Bishop F2, Bishop E5. I should try to trade even off even more pieces. And then castle. Probably I want to castle queenside actually. Can I push D5? Or is that too stupid? I really want to castle queenside probably, I would guess. So rook E8 makes sense. Oh, did I blunder a pawn? I get some counterplay, it's maybe fine. I get some D5 counterplay. Should be careful that he doesn't castle. Like suddenly, could be a thing. Knight B6. Knight E5 maybe. Makes more sense. Just to be able to protect my king. Maybe Knight B6, Knight A8 was playable. It's kind of weird. Would have been slightly weird. Yeah, now he goes with queenside castle. Like, I'm clearly worse now. Just like clearly worse. Is that just a free pawn? D5, rook C6 is really scary. Maybe it's fine after DE, but it's just like very scary. Like, I don't see how I lose, but it's like really scary. Can I go DE? Probably not. I have to take and DE was my idea. It's really scary. It's really scary. Takes. Shouldn't be great for him. Wait a second. Am I winning? Objectively, probably yes, but threatening mates, so that's good. Can I go rook e5? Wait, did I blunder knight d4? It's such a stupid, so dumb. It's so dumb. Like the position was clearly winning. Now it's like just a mess. Okay, now I have to win this position, hopefully. Check. Yeah, now I should win, I suppose. If I'm not stupid. Yeah, he just resigns. Okay. Oof. That was shaky. I was clearly winning there. He just resigns, which shocks me kind of. Like I would definitely have played on. I would definitely have played on. But okay, it's a win. It's a win. Okay, that's how fast it goes, yeah? Like now we're already 5th place or something. It's getting better. Improving. Just a slip up in round 2. Or was it? It was round 3, yeah, in round 3. Slight slip up, but now we're in the running. 2nd place. Okay, probably we're like 3rd or 4th place, I would guess, after the round. Which is already, it's fine. The exchange sack just didn't work if queens get traded. Yeah, if I trade queens, I'm just much better. Like, probably winning. Like, he has to get some attack for it to work for him, so... Wait, after knight d4 I could have gone queen d6, yeah? Instead of rook g2, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, that would have won the game. Yeah, rook g2 was a blunder. Queen d6 is still winning for black. Yeah. Anyway, we won the game. Let's not think about it too much. keep on being focused. What is this game? It's just a draw, yeah? Or is it? I mean, I would try for white, with white for sure, but probably they're just like too scared. Yeah, I thought that this is winning actually, and this is winning, yeah. So I missed a chance there. Okay, we're 4th place, yeah, probably. That's okay. We're playing against Zhu, yeah? Unless they have already played against Silipov with the white, yeah? That's a fine pairing. So 6 games played, 5 out of 6. That's okay. That's fine. Decent stuff. Yeah, we're 5th place actually. Yeah, would also be surprising. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Focus. E4 makes sense. Yeah, I think E4 just makes a lot of sense. G3 makes sense. Let's keep on playing it a bit faster, the opening stage. I could go for like a Botvinnik setup with C4. It kind of closes stuff a lot. F4. Yeah, I like knight C3 a bit better. F5, I thought I can always take and then go F4. I can also just go knight G2 or something. Or F4 is interesting. Takes an A4 or something. Could also just go bishop G2. I mean, probably objectively speaking, I should take and go F4. So let's... Oh, he takes with the pawn, which surprises me. I thought he would take with the bishop for sure. Because these hanging pawns are like very bad for him, I think. Queen h5, queen e2, this endgame should be quite decent. Yeah, maybe I'm overestimating the position. Maybe the hanging pawns are not as bad as I thought. Looks still nice for white somehow. Like my development is very natural. I can't even go queenside castle, which I kind of like. Queen f2. I mean, it looks very suspicious for him. Okay, let's just castle. Looks somehow suspicious for him. Maybe I'm just evaluating it wrong. Looks really wrong. Like maybe I have this idea, queen f2, a6, knight a4. I kind of like that. If I can do that, it's kind of great probably. Because the square on c5 is like just huge. Let's just go king b1 for starters. I have this idea with knight a4, which is kind of demolishing. I was just slightly afraid of knight b4 and didn't want to allow that. Like probably it was just good to go knight a4. But I'm just a lazy person. Is f4 an idea? Okay, in worst case I go bishop c5 then. Knight f6 might be a thing. Queen g1. Knight c4. Knight g4. Wait, did I blunder knight d4? I have to go knight c3 back then. I really blundered that, but I mean it's fine. Bishop h6. 7. I really like my knight on c5. Probably for no reason, though. Yeah, there's no good reason for me liking that knight on c5. Yeah. Why did I play like I played? Bishop f3. Yeah, I made some really bad decisions. Like over the last couple of moves. I don't know. I don't like how I played this. I just made some really bad moves slowly also. Like that's the main issue, that I played it very slowly as well. C1. Like my knight is just so bad. Like I really outplayed myself. I did outdo myself. But okay, position is still fine. Definitely had a better position than this, but I mean, now I get knight c4. I'm kind of happy about that. The bishop is kind of strong. Like I really outplayed myself, but I mean, it's still kind of interesting here. Do I have some... let's go a3. Makes a lot of sense, I think. I really want to go knight e3 at some point. This knight d4 I can take maybe. Queen h1. Do I go g4 at some point? Let's go back. Oh, I should go knight c4 maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. g4 was an idea there. Wanted to do this. e4, knight b5 maybe. This works, huh? Alright. It's way too slow. Oh my goodness, what did I do? F1. Kind of scared that I blunder something, but probably I don't. Oh, bishop f3. Bishop g4. I want to get my knight there. Do I go rook d1? Probably I do. Bishop g4, rook f2. Okay, gotta focus now. Let me focus. I can take on f4, right? I think so. I think that pawn is hanging. I don't see what I'm blundering here. Knight b6 is a huge threat. Maybe it's not best though. Whatever. It's not best. It's definitely not best. Oh my goodness. Rook 6. Really scared here. Don't see the win here for him. F6. Oh my goodness, don't blunder your rook, please. Fucking hell. What the fuck am I doing? Check. Or how does he stop mate? He does not. Let's go. Sorry, I was really concentrated there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, that was so because I didn't. Close game. Okay, there we just tricked him with rook b4. That was a nice touch, but okay, it was way too close. Big win, big win. That was way too close. Way too close, like I really misplayed it I really think I had a great advantage after the opening, but I really misplayed it like really badly. And then it was just like a roller coaster. That was a close call. Okay, so we're second now. Playing against Svane. He is very good at freestyle, I think, in my opinion. So, gotta be careful here in this game. A5, is that stupid or is that good? I also have B5. I really like A5 here. Like maybe I'm crazy. Looks interesting. Yeah, probably it was bad. But 92, I could go C5 even, which is interesting. Really unusual position. C5 is very interesting. I really like that somehow. Because I push B5 also. Right. It's a very weird position again. I mean, I could go 96. 96 is not off the cards. It's kind of also nice, I think, just to activate my pieces. Like, I really like 96. Maybe it's too slow, but it looks interesting. Takes. It's knight a4, I guess. Knight c5, I guess. Yeah, maybe it was just slightly too slow. I could take and go b5, which is interesting. f4 is also like kind of like really, really nice, probably. Maybe. Might also be too much. Wait, did I have queen d6 just? Might have had queen d6 there. Do I take or do I not take? Probably I do not take. Like I always have the option of taking on e3. Like no need to do that hastily. Knight c7, he wants knight b6, yeah. I could go some knight g5 or something. Wait, b5 also interesting. I like b5, I think. cb I take, and then I go queen b5. I hope it's fine. Queen b5. Queen c4 though. Yeah, I really misplayed it here, I think. Like I had a better position before. And in any case, it's alright. Maybe I'd take and go knight c7, actually. Yeah, that looks better. Knight ac7 probably. Yeah, that I like much more. I could take on e3 takes and then knight c7, which is also interesting. Yeah, I think I go for this. Knight f4 I take and take on f4 probably. g3, rook b4. My king is kind of safer than his king, I think. My pieces are really good. Like really, really good. That's why I'm kind of optimistic here. His king is extremely weak. g3 I really even want to go knight b5. Takes and knight c3. This looks very strong. Like his king looks so weak. He is not developed. Yeah, we'll go for this, I think. Like ef, I even have rook f6 ideas. Looks so tempting here to play like this. It's way too tempting not to play. ef, knight c3, f3. It looks so shaky. Knight c3. It looks really good for black because I also have this idea. After f3, also e5 ideas. What? Queen b5? What's his idea? Bishop f3, and he says this is fine. Tough to believe. It's really hard to believe in that. I can just go queen d3 and just like completely paralyze him. Looks so tempting. Bishop d5, e4, where's the win? Rook f4. Takes rook f3, this, and then looks so winning. Looks way too winning. Wait, did I blunder queen a5? Just go queen d3, yeah? I have bishop g2, for example. Just like very strong. h5 maybe. I can't take. Just take the material here. Checkmate. Oof, okay, that was important. Nice win. Let's go. There he got crushed. Not sure if it was all correct, but I mean it's very annoying to play for him in time pressure. Very annoying. Like especially after this position, I think it's just like after this, I think it's just lost, to be honest, because these pieces are way too bad. Yeah, it's just -3. And this looked very good. c5 was very strong, yeah. Yeah, I should have taken take b5. I considered this, but that it's -2.5 is crazy. Such a high evaluation. Like takes and just take, yeah. It's the problem is this bishop, yeah. I tell you, yeah. The bishops are the most important, and his bishops are like completely stuck on g1 and h1. That's why I lost, yeah. Like he lost because his bishops were completely stuck, yeah. Like the end position is funny, yeah. Like his bishop on g1 is completely stuck, so. Not much more to say about it. Ah, now there's a break. That's nice, at least. Refresh yourself a bit. Get ready to fight in the last few games. So Rasmus against Bortnik. Rasmus is pressing, but I don't Will he win? Nah, bro, knight b4, yeah. That was not the attacking choice. Okay, draw. I mean, I have half a point. The problem is my tiebreaker is very bad. Like, really bad. I will play against Duda, I think, with the white. So, I don't have to play extremely hard for a win. But yeah, just play a normal game, I guess. Yeah, this is just a draw. Wrong pawn. Yeah, this is a win. Okay, let's go. Let's see if we can win this tournament. Please get a good prize. The problem is, I mean, it doesn't matter how you're playing until round 8 for the most part. Like, it's important, of course, but I mean, the most important is really the last 3 rounds. So, like, really important not to let go, be concentrated, be focused in the last few rounds. I'm playing against Jakubov actually. So really important to keep on being concentrated. Get a few wins. Be concentrated, don't lose, yeah? Like, a loss is like really bad. Like, I can still make a few draws, I think. Maybe 2 draws, yeah? Like, my goal was 9.5, right? So, okay, 6 minutes. Like 9.5 would be a respectable score. I think that's what we're going for, probably. But let's see how it turns out. I love b5. Yeah, I think this game was just like so free flowing, yeah? Because my attack was just like every piece of mine was standing really well. Like, we're in very good squares. And so it was very easy to play also. But I like 96, yeah? That is a good awareness to play 96 in that game. Because usually you will take on c5 immediately with the rook, but it's better to take with the knight on c5. Moin an Frank Nietzsche. Hi Properatus. Hi. Let's see. Wait a second. Congrats on Sardinia. Thank you. Thank you. Was a nice tournament win, I guess. Let's see, 4 minutes left. I will take a quick break also. Be right back. 4 minutes still. 1 second. Okay, I'm back again. Let's see, 2.5 minutes. Rasmus is also doing well, so 6 out of 8. So quite respectable score. Let's see, few minutes to rest. Focus on the next few games. The problem is our tiebreak is bad, yeah? 34. 34, it's not great. But, I mean, as far as we have more points than the opponents, that will be great. So, I guess that's the main plan, yeah? Have more points than the opponents. Then we win the tournament, I think. That's how the standings and Swiss tournaments work. Okay, 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Okay, Faustino Oro at 5.5 points. Jeffrey, a lot of strong players with 5.5 or 5. We're playing against Jakub Buev. Important not to lose this game in general. Like if we lose, it's kind of bad. Because then we have to win twice and get like a decent price, I guess, with 9 out of 11, but it's not great. Like if we win, it's great, yeah, and a win, it would be really great. And I probably have 1 point, I'm 1 point ahead, or maybe also half a point. It depends on the situation. Okay, draw is okay. Not great, but it's like fine. But we have a white, so I mean, ideally we can put some pressure on him. Play quickly. Like really, I really want to focus now on the games. Now that we have a shot. Okay, interesting position. I like d4 kind of. c4 also interesting. I like d4. Let's play d4. Okay, b5, that was obvious. Maybe e3. Just ideas to play bishop f3. Knight d3. Just play a positional game here. Like, no need to do any fancy kind of stuff. Shouldn't think for too long. Position should be fine in any case. Like knight g3 was for sure not the best move actually, because c5 is quite strong now. Okay, this I was not so afraid of actually. Because even if he gets his knight to somewhere, like I think f3 is just a quite a nice idea, positionally speaking. Go e4. I like f3 here. I really like f3 here. Knight d5, bishop d2, b4, e4. I really like to push my pawn to e4. Should be careful that f5 is not strong. f5 I have some d5 business, and f5 I can also just take it probably. Bishop e4, then something. f5 is an idea. Why does it work? How can f5 work? It's amazing. Pretty incredible that it works. Yeah, that's so annoying. Yeah, it's really annoying. I don't like castles, but I just didn't see how I can play that. F5 is good now, yeah. Oh, really annoying that I wasn't in time for e4. Anyway, position is still fine. Maybe I can do this, because knight a6 is kind of like a big issue for him, actually. Bishop b7, I hope I can take. I think knight a6 is good for me, because rook c8 gets c4. My pieces are kind of like just very harmonious now. f4 might be annoying. Just missed that. Just missed f4. Great stuff. That's really annoying. Knight h5 followed by bishop d3 or something. Yeah, that's just annoying. Just so annoying. Don't like that, but I just didn't see a better choice. I'm sacrificing a pawn temporarily, but get some counterplay, I thought. Bishop g3, then rook e3, bishop g3. Can I go bishop e4? Bishop c6, right? Maybe I just drop back here. Bishop f6, then bishop e4, maybe. What about c5 here, actually? Knight d5 and just take the pawn. Maybe that's just the best choice. Don't see how it's bad for me, but could very well be quite bad. I'm just not seeing how. e2, I go rook e1, yeah? I have no time, that's the issue. Knight c5. Don't see the issue with that. That knight e4. I also have knight d7. Queen c6, knight e4, knight c3. Then queen c3 and I trade everything, yeah? That's good for me. Knight f4, bishop something. Rook c1 maybe. What? He blundered. Oh no, he didn't. I thought I have something here. I do not. Rook b1, what's this idea? Can he take on d4? Can just take, yeah? Should go bishop e5 probably, just trade off some pieces. Maybe this and king f1. e5, I have some bishop c4 or something. Okay, we shouldn't lose this. Probably. Um, Okay, I have to be careful that I don't lose. At the moment it's still fine, but still need to be careful here. King e5. Not sure about that. Might be just losing. Not sure what I'm doing here. If that's good or not. It looks interesting. Go bishop g6. Fucking hell. Check. Wait a second. Wait, I win, no? Maybe I don't. I don't. He has a draw. Oh, okay, whatever. I thought for a second I could win there. Wait, do I have a win there? 7, bishop 3. That's probably still a draw, yeah? Yeah, it's probably a draw. I don't see the win. Oof. But yeah, it was a draw, I think. I think it was a draw. Yeah. Anyway. I was kind of in trouble, so it's a fine result, I guess. At some point I was better, but I just made some bad moves, I think. Like take, e2, yeah. Yeah, just works for him, I guess. Rook c1, bishop b7, bishop. Yeah, it was just probably just fine, I guess, all the way. Kind of okay. Okay, we're still leading, but I would have been funny if it's actually winning for white, but it's not, so. Yeah, rook g5, he has rook f6 in time. Bishop c6, king f8. I could go bishop f3, but it's just a draw, so I mean, no point to play this. Okay, let's see. One game going. I think I'm playing Judah now with black, so that will be an important match. Let's see what's happening here. Rasmus also doing quite well, 7 out of 9. Quite a good score. Ah, I'm playing Botnik, okay. Let's see. He is very tricky. And he will play for a win quite badly, I think, so if I just play normally, he will kill himself. That's the plan. Let's see if it works out, my plan. Let's play very solidly. Like, I mean, what can he do? If I play solid, how can he beat me? That's the plan, at least. I'm just kidding, of course, but I mean, if you play well, you don't lose. It's usually the thing with chess. Is f6 an idea? Nah, not really. Okay, it's kind of. I could go e6 then f6. It's kind of weird. I could also go f6, knight f5, then e6. I like that more, probably. I mean, f6 is a bit weird. But I block his bishop. I do block his bishop. Knight f5, I have e6. That looks okay. That looks kind of fine. Otherwise, maybe you can go d5. Maybe I can go knight e6, knight f4 as an idea. After that, I thought I can take and go e5, d5 maybe. Maybe knight e6, then d5. The pin could be annoying. Not sure how annoying that is. Just go knight e6 maybe. This and then king f7. That's kind of weird, but maybe it's just good. I can't go for a counterattack, no. Knight f4. f3, d5 or something. Not sure. f3, h5 is also an idea there. h5, how bad is h5? It looks very interesting. I mean, it does go for e4. It's kind of quite committal. Knight d6. Maybe that makes sense. Reroute my knight to f7. Could go b5. How stupid is b5 here? b5, e5 is kind of dangerous, I guess. I should keep it simple here with knight f7. Takes. What about h5? Probably not so great. Bishop f4. Bishop d6 is also interesting. Just castle. I mean, it's a boring move, but yeah, it's a boring move. Slightly worse here. I am slightly worse. Maybe it's not that bad. It's at least my hope. What is this? e6, he wants to sack. I mean, is this sack even good? I'm not sure. Not sure if this sack is that dangerous, to be honest. Yeah, but I don't want to allow that against him. I don't want to allow him to sack anything. Like, this guy is very good at attacking. Like, he is very good at attacking, so I don't want to allow him to attack me. Yeah, I'm definitely much worse here. Okay, this. At least I think now I'm ready to play e6, probably. Oh, I just blundered knight d6. I forgot about that. I even saw that move. It's just a clear miss. Clear miss there. King g8. So this have rook e7. Let's go here and queen c8 maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure about any of this. I want to go this and bishop e5. That's an idea I have. Let's go here. b4. Can I do d5? Bishop e5. f4, bishop g7. Yeah, he's definitely better. Not sure how much, but he's definitely better. That's just ugly. That's just ugly. Like really ugly. Can go b5 with some counterplay maybe. b6, queen c5. Take it. Bishop b7 is an idea. That's not good. That's just not good. I think I will lose this. Just too difficult to defend this. And my position, the position is just bad probably also. So that doesn't help. Oopsie, I just blundered my pawn. Great. Ah, that threatens nothing. Oh. GG. It's a tournament. What a poor game. Yeah. Ah, that's the tournament there, right there. Perfect. Okay, it's must win in the last round. At least I can still get a prize, but I think I can get a prize, but I just messed it up so bad. I suck. But there's still a chance. Bortnik is a beast, that's true, but it was just bad. I mean, I had a bad position after the opening, I felt like. Probably knight f4 was bad, yeah. Like engine gives h5 as a move there in the opening, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, knight f4 was way too... I wanted to go knight f4 then h5. But if I start with h5, it's probably even better. And then knight f5, king f7 or something. It was... I mean, that's just bad. I don't think there's a chance, really. Like, I mean, from a theoretical standpoint, there is a chance, but... I mean, Bortnik has to lose. Bortnik has to lose. No, but they're playing against each other, so... Like there's no chance I can get first. Like I can get third or something. I think with the win I'm even probably third place. Rasmus is winning, so he is overtaking me. He's doing quite well recently. Rasmus, I mean c5 or something wins, or that. Yeah, just c5. Just c5, my boy. Bishop e8, bishop d7. Yeah, that's good. That's quite clean. This and then the pawn runs. That is game over, my friend. Bishop d7 simply. Yeah, nice win. So he overtakes me, Rasmus. I'm playing Rasmus, right? I think so. So I gotta beat him. Yeah, I'm playing against Rasmus, so it's very important that I win this game. Like if I win, I have good chances for second place probably, or third. Yeah, I'm playing Rasmus for sure. I have to beat him. Yeah. Okay. Focus. This is a prestigious battle. Battle of the mind. Okay, push e4. Yeah, this is very important that I win this game. Knight e6, I have knight f5. Maybe. Nah, not really. Just queenside castles. Like, it's not really a threat. It's a cute idea, but it's just not very good. You could go c3, try to play d4. Makes a lot of sense. Wait, knight d5, he goes queenside castle. That makes sense. Okay, we can't copy him. We can't copy him, and we should. We can't copy. Let's play some copycat chess. He copies me. That's an issue. Quite a solid position. That's the issue here. What's my plan here? I want to go d4 somehow. Is a4 a move? Probably not. It's kind of weird. Like, what is my move? Let's go a3. It's kind of weird. Bishop a2. Then this setup maybe. I mean, I would have preferred to play a4. Maybe that was just better. Knight c5, I was kind of annoyed, but I probably just couldn't go bishop c2. So I'm not sure if that was the way to go with a3. In any case, I should try to keep some advantage on the clock. Okay, not sure what bishop c7 is about. Like, I have this idea, which is kind of like it. Like that, and then d4. I mean, it could consider f5, sacking the pawn. That's probably quite strong, but it's not his style, I would guess. But it's very powerful if he goes f5. Yeah, it's not his style, as I said. It would have been quite strong. Let's go knight c4, then d4. I think I take with the pawn. Takes. This looks so suspicious because I get d5 in immediately. Did I miss some stuff? I think I did. Can castle queenside, I just completely missed that. I don't know, maybe f4 and then knight of knight e5. I completely missed his queenside castles move. Very annoying. Just very annoying. Queenside castle, he just goes queenside castle. Can I go knight e3 or something? And then d5. Should do something concretely. Maybe it's that. This on d5. I protect against bishop e5. That was one idea. Knight c5, can I take? It's kind of risky. Just take. Bishop d5 or something, it looks very bad for him. Maybe it's still working out. Rook d3. a4 maybe is strong, actually. I like that. Wait, did I blunder knight f6? I blundered knight f6, just very bad. I just didn't see that idea for him. Knight d5 I thought I can take. Weird position. Very weird position. At least he's got no time. So that's good. Wait, rook b3? What's his idea? I mean, he can sack his queen, but really, it's good. What? I don't get his move. What is this? Was this a mouse clip or what? What happened there? Check. Check. I mean, where's the mate? I don't know, but this is just clean enough. Just take. It's okay, whatever. What are you doing, man? Check. Check, he's tilted. He seems quite tilted to me. Okay. Oof, complicated game. He mouse slipped just in the end. I get hopefully second, but I'm not sure. Hopefully I get second place. Let's see what happens on the first board. It's okay. And this Bortnik is winning. Okay, so Bortnik wins the event. Please don't win here. I really hope that Sivian is not winning. Like, that would be worst case scenario for me if he wins this, but it doesn't look like it. Like he should lose after c3. Or at least it will be a draw, maybe. Takes c3. Yeah, black will win. I assume. 87. That was powerful. Yeah, black wins. c2. c1. Yeah, nice. Okay, we got second. That's good. That is good. I mean, we shouldn't have lost against Bortnik. That was quite bad. But okay. It's fine. Second place is alright to me. Some lucky second place, okay. So, fine results. It could be worse. I haven't also played in a while, so... I mean, Rasmus gets like 6th place or something, so that's kind of unlucky for him. But yeah, last few rounds are quite important. Yeah. If I don't lose to Bortnik, I'd probably win this event. Although, maybe not. I would also get a different opponent in the last round and stuff, so you can't always say that. Second place is good, yeah. It's a very decent result. Like especially after losing this bad game against Moroni in round 3, I think I played quite well. Obviously not perfect, otherwise you win the event, but I mean quite a decent event. Like we beat Sevian, we beat some guys. We beat, okay, we drew. This would have been fun if we win this game, but we didn't. We win against Filipov, Padia Daneshva. It's quite a decent result. Just this game really bugs me, kind of. That was just very bad. Like, we were much better. But in any case, it's fine. It's a fine result. Second place. It's not too bad. Like, could be worse. Let's see until the last games are finished. If we really get second, I'm quite certain about that. Rasmus doesn't get he doesn't get a prize. That sucks kind of. Like it would have been great if we both got a prize, but yeah, there can only be one winner, I guess. This white is just winning, yeah? Is this Lu Miaoyi? No. It's Huang Ti Baoktram. I don't know her. No clue who she is. Yeah, just any move. Queen d8. There can only be one, exactly. Flame-wise. Flame-wise. Rasmus is broken. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I felt it in the last few moves. I mean, but the game was quite interesting. Like, I would really love to analyze it, actually. Just can analyze that game, maybe, because it was kind of interesting. I think he was better. This was kind of weird. It was kind of weird. Let's see. Let's see how bad that game was. We can just look at the standings soon. Just shortly want to look at the game, like with engine. That was interesting. Because here I think I'm better, but yeah, here I'm better by far. Yeah, d3 was bad apparently. Rook d4, or what's the move? Yeah, weird game. Okay, let's look at the standings, and then I will also get off for today. So we get second place. First place is Bortnik, who beat me. Taking the title, first place, 9 out of 11. Respectable score. I kind of thought you would win with 10 out of 11 or 9.5, but there are not as many players, so I guess it's normal that you don't win with such a big score, like in Title Tuesday. Daneshva, he gets third place. Yeah, we beat him, but somehow he won all the games in the end and gets third place. Congrats to him. Yakuboev, very strong Uzbek Grandmaster, gets fourth place. We made a draw. Duda fifth. Rasmus Svane sixth place, barely missing out on any prizes. Chess Fighter seventh. Yeah, very strong field. So I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. After round one, the audio quality was also fine, I hope, and probably see you soon in the future. Have a nice evening, and yeah, bye bye.